Yo, what's up guys, it's me MC Viv and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to talk about how to solo tier 3 raid bosses. Personally I'm on level 34, so I'm able to literally just not solo all of them. I've soloed Machamp, Scyther and Porygon. I've not done Omastar raid on my own yet. I've not tried to, but I think I'm going to try to soon. Ninetales I haven't really done on my own. I've done it with my friends. Gengar and Alakazam I've never soloed on my own because, well, I have. I've tried Alakazam, sorry, but it didn't work out, so I decided to do it in a group of two, me and my friend, and we destroyed it. So I'm going to teach you how to solo them all, or if not, then try and help you how to defeat them. I know it's old news, like, you've already got, like, Gen 3 now, so, but if you don't know, then I'm just going to teach you how to solo them. Machamp, and we'll start with Machamp. It's a fighting type Pokemon with 2889 max CP. Its best moveset is Counter, Dynamic Punch. Its weakness is Fairy, Flying, Psychic types. It's boosted by Cloudy Weather. Attack 234. It's got a pretty good moveset, to be fair, so personally I'd catch it. Normal max CP in the wild at level 30. Level 30 is 2476. Level 35 is 2682. Level 20 in raid boss level 20 is 1650, and weather boosted it's 2063. And its max CP as a raid boss is 18,144. Well, it's saying T1, 2, and 4, 5, but it's not any of them. So you don't have to worry about that. These are the best movesets: Counter, Dynamic Punch, Karate Chop, Dynamic Punch, Karate Chop, Close Combat, Counter, Close Combat. Now, most of mine have Counter, Close Combat, because before this, I thought that Counter, Close Combat was its best move, but then I realised, no, it's not. It doesn't actually do, because the Close Combat takes a long time to charge up, and doesn't do as much damage, whilst Dynamic Punch actually does as much damage, and literally is much better. Now, how do I look at the... the worst moveset you could have is probably Bullet Punch and Stone Edge. Like, if you have that, then you probably just literally just should cry. And now the counters, well, there's basically lots of them. That's all I'm going to say. That's literally all I'm going to say. A lot of them. Literally is a lot of them. Like, actually is. What's happened here? My thing just froze. No. No. How could this happen? No. It does the same thing. Oh, I can't believe I've done this. Anyway, I'll just go back to... If I just clicked off the thing, no, this has been terrible all day. I'm ill. It's just not my day today. I'm ill as well, so great. Great life. But anyway, hopefully it gets me back onto the thing. I'm back. Okay, so Machamp died. It's soloable, personally. I think you can do it with your psychic types, or if you use your flying types, like Lugia, using... Here you go. So your best bet is literally Alakazam, but but its defense is like really bad. So just one move from Machamp, like one charge move, will actually like almost take you out. So not just Alakazam, but its best moveset, its attack is ridiculously strong. Confusion and Future Sight is probably your best, with Confusion doing a lot of damage. Psychic is also good, but I recommend just using Confusion and Future Sight. Espeon's also like similar as well. It doesn't do as much damage, but looks a lot of damage. Confusion and Future Sight. You could also use Zen Headbutt as well. Also, you could use God of War, Confusion, and Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam does a ton of damage when it's got a weather boost, or without it actually does a lot. You could use Executor with Confusion and Psychic, Dragonite with Dragon Tail and Hurricane, Charizard, Air Slash and Overheat, and Xatu with Air Slash and Fuse Sight. You could also, again, use, what's it called, Ho-Oh with Extra Sensory and Sky Attack? Oh no, I feel like it's not that, but it's a flying type move for Ho-Oh. It's like, oh, it might be Sky Attack. I don't know, I don't think it's Ho, but it's a, flying, I can't remember names, but it's a really good flying move. I'd recommend just using Alakazam, but if you want backups, then I'd just recommend using your Dragonite. Don't use your Tyranitar. I know Tyranitar is a really good move, but Dark types are super weak, like actually super weak to fighting that moves. So one move will literally just one-shot it, even though it's Tyranitar and it does like 3 million damage or something. Not against Machamp. Now we're gonna move on to Alakazam. Its boss CP is 22,646. Level 20 without weather boost. 100% IV is 1649. With weather boost, it's like 2062. It's 1 CP less than Machamp both times. Your best bets is just Tyranitar, and this but is like important because if Alakazam, his charge move is Focus Blast, your Tyranitar's about to get one shot. So you might need to literally just dodge as if it's got Focus Blast as charge move. You can know that when you click on the raid and it literally just picks your Pokemon for you. And if it picks like not Tyranitar, then it's using Focus Blast basically. Your best moveset for Tyranitar is Biting Crunch, Biting Stone Edge. You could also move which Stone Edge actually does a lot of damage personally when I've used it against Alakazam. Of course, I didn't defeat it with Crunch or Stone Edge. Obviously not Fire Blast, but you could use Fire Blast as well. But Bite's obviously the best move. Scizor actually does a decent amount of damage with Fury Cutter. X is it's a 3-bar I think, but it's okay I'd say. But best moveset as long as it hasn't got Focus Blast. Tyranitar. Pinsir, Fury Cutter, and X-Scissor again, but if you've got it's a fighting type and a bug type, so fighting type weak, so if your Alakazam has, psychic type moves, as it does because it's Alakazam, it's a psychic type, then Pinsir not the best choice, personally, I'd say. And Houndoom, again, Focus Blast is going to one-shot it, not just because it's Houndoom, but because it's a dark type. Snarl and Foul Play is your best choice for that. And you could also use Gengar because it's a ghost type, which is good, but psychic type moves are super effective, so you should watch yourselves when you're trying to beat it. Now Gengar, 19,768 CP as its boss CP, and I think its max CP, yeah it is 1,496. Your best move is literally just Tyranitar again, because Dark types are very good against Ghost types. Ghost types literally like Gengar's actually a good type, believe it. Ghost types, it's just a good types, but they have, if it's flying type, then you've got a decent amount of weakness, I'd say. But Ghost types, like Gengar, it's actually got a lot of health, I think. Not health, but it's actually a decent attacker. Not great, but it's okay. Tyranitar, just Biting Crunch, or just Biting Stone Edge. Use Espeon as well, Psychic types, but again, I say again and again, Ghost types and Psychic types, they're super effective against each other. So they may do damage, but they'll probably get one shot, or maybe 2 shots or something like that. Gengar's moves will be Focus Blast at its charge move, which is... I can tell you, if you have your Tyranitar, it's gonna get wrecked, as I did before. Poison type move won't do damage against dark types like Tyranitar. Shadow Ball won't do much, but it will do damage. I'd say Rhydon or Golem, I'd use them. But when I'm trying to use Gengar, I just use my Psychic types and Tyranitar, really. But you can use Gyarados, Houndoom, Dragonite, because it's just Dragonite. Come on, it's a Dragonite. They don't even have weaknesses nowadays. Even though they do. A.k.a. Articuno. Ice types, rip. Steelix is actually a good one against Dragonite and Gengar, but, you know, just saying. Ground type moves is what you want when you're using your Golem and Rhydon. And just Dragonite is just use anything, really. Just use anything. If you want to solo it, really, you want to use your Tyranitars with 2800 plus, Gyarados 2800 plus, Golem Rhydon 2600 plus, Dragonite 2600 plus. Now, being for level 34, Tyranitar I can do, Gyarados I think I can do, but it's going to be difficult for me if I want to, because my Stardust isn't, like, too high. Golem Rhydon, I think my Golem, no, my Rhydon at 2600, but my Golem aren't. And now we'll move on to Ninetales, is it next? Maybe not, I don't know. I can't remember the order now. It is Ninetales. No, it says here. Is it, did you just say it's soloable? That's mad. Soloable, yes. Okay, so they updated it finally. Ninetales. I know the CP looks like it's so low that it's going to be easy. It's not. It's actually really hard to solo it. It's because it's got Solar Beam, which is good against water types, because Ninetales is a fire type. And, oh yeah, I forgot to say before that, Boss CP 14,914, Max CP 1233, without the weather boost. And it's literally, it's a fire type, but the thing is, it can use Solar Beam as its charge move. So your water types, they're going to be done for, and so are your rock and ground types. So basically, you want to use your ground and rock types mainly, but there's a most like the Ninetales personally that I faced, like most of them, 8 out of 10, they've got Solar Beam. I don't know if it's a legacy moveset or something, but it has it. And Solar Beam one-shots literally your Vaporeon, for example, or your Suicune, but if you're powering up your Suicune, I don't know what you're doing. Its weaknesses are ground, rock, water. Now, Confusion and Shadow Ball is a good if you got Mewtwo. Omastar, Rock Throw, and Hydro Pump. It's doubly good as Ninetales, because although it's got double weakness if it's got Solar Beam, then you're screwed. Vaporeon, Water Gun, and Hydro Pump. Golem, Rock Throw, and Stone Edge. Tyranitar, Bite, and Stone Edge. Tyranitar's probably your best bet, but if it's got Solar Beam, then you might want to dodge. Dragonite, Dragon Tail, Outrage, as basically a backup. I personally, when I play against Ninetales, I use my Vaporeons, but sometimes I use my Tyrantars as well, because you need that. It's got access to Fire Spin as a quick move, Faint Attack as a quick move, Overheat. Now Overheat, despite being a fire type move, it still does a lot of damage to Vaporeon and Tyranitar, which is worrying because the water and rock types. Yeah. Also can use Heat Wave, doesn't do that much, but it's 1 bar. And Solar Beam, probably I think it's the most powerful grass type move ever of all time. Not just in Pokemon Go, I mean like in general. I think it's, if I can remember, there might be more better ones, but in Pokemon Go there's 180 damage. 180! That's ridiculous. That it actually is. Now the next one, I think it's Porygon. Probably wrong, because it's Cypher, but I actually like Cypher personally. It's 17,358 and 1,408 as its 100% IV. So if you want 100% IV, then you look at these. Oh, that's literally just not what I wanted. And yeah, it's literally easy to solo. I've done it myself. Like, I use my Entei, my Zapdos, my just use your fire types, ice types, electric types, rock types as well. What? I just clicked the wrong one. I've clicked something, I feel like. I've just clicked something. Oh, there you go, Cypher. For some reason, it just didn't want to click that. And I just went off the thing. Oh, this is great. Now I'm lagging. Oh, so you should follow me on Twitter at Minivimp123. Yeah. Don't know. Oh, how? How's this happened? Wait. Oh, they're on the. Oh dear. They're on the same page. Anyway, it says its weaknesses are rock, electric, fire, flying, ice. Personally, I just use my Entei. Literally, Entei with fire speed and overheat as its move will literally just wreck it. Also, Zapdos with Charge Beam, that's it. Charge Beam and Zap Cannon. Raikou as well as Wild Charge as it's a double bar, 2 bar charge move, but it's very good. Golem with Rock's Throw and Stone Edge, abusing Cypher with that double weakness to Rock. Almastar, Rock Throw and Rock Slide, and all of Cypher's charge moves are all 3 bars, so you shouldn't really have to worry too much, unless it has weather, but still, you should be able to easily destroy it. Moltres, Fire Spin, Overheat. I don't really use moveset Moltres myself. Now, we can literally just move on to another one straight away. Now we'll move on to Porygon then. Yeah, why not? Porygon, it's a normal type, 11,419 boss CP. It's literally the easiest thing. It's basically the same as a level 2 raid, basically. And 895 CPs, you 100% IV. Flying types, its only weakness, but you can abuse it. Porygon has access to electric moves, believe it or not, electric type moves. They can use Zap kind of, I think, and Charge Beam. So I just recommend just using Machamp, Hariyama, and Breloom. I don't know if there's any other fighting types. There probably will be. I'll just forget. Heracross as well. Machamp counter Dynamic Punch, Heracross counter and close combat, Poliwrath with Rock Smash and Dynamic Punch. Mewtwo, because it's got Focus Blast, which is literally probably ridiculous in this game, Confusion and Focus Blast. Alakazam, Confusion, and again, Focus Blast. It's ridiculous. Now, Armastar. It's got lots of weakness because it's rock and it's water. Not just rock, it's water as well. So, grass, electric, ground, fighting. So basically it's got 2 for water and 2 for rock, literally. Executor is probably just your best bet, really, because it's a grass type. And Armastar being a water and rock type, it's got a double weakness. Bullet Seed, Solar Beam for Executor. You can also, if you've caught it, which personally I have, which I was so happy about, you can use a Sceptile with Bullet Seed and Leaf Blade being its legacy move. And it's great. It's actually great. It does a lot of damage, personally, I've seen in my experience against Armastar. Victreebel with Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade. Venusaur, Vine Whip and Solar Beam is probably your best shot. Machamp with Counter and Dynamic Punch. Raikou, which I use when I play against Armastar, I just use Zapdos and Raikou. Thundershock, Wild Charge, Charge Beam, and Thunderbolt for Zapdos. But you could also use Zap Cannon as well. So now I'm going to show you level 25 max CPs for all of these guys. So we shall go to. Oh, I'll just show you all of now. You can watch my other video I've done earlier. Where is it? Machamp. Level 20, 1650, but with a cloudy weather boosted, it's 2063. It's max CP. Alakazam with Windy. I think that's it. 1649 and 2062. Almastar, partly cloudy and rainy because it's rock and water, 1534 at level 20. 1918 at level 25. Gengar, cloudy and foggy, 1496 at level 20. 1870 at level 25. Cypher, rainy and windy with 1408 or 1760 at level 25. I feel like that's it. There's Ninetales, clear with 1233 at level 20, 1541 at level 25. Porygon, 895, partly cloudy, and 1120. Yay! 1120 for that, and I think that is it. Anyway, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching my video. Hit the like button if you want more Pokemon videos, and subscribe if you aren't already. And peace out.